When we talk about cities and urban areas, we usually think about major traffic congestion, streets that get flooded with any amount of rain, uncontrolled and unplanned urban sprawl, violence and growing social insecurity, serious public transportation problems, and people under a lot of stress. In the case of our region, we need to factor in the contrasts among the different socioeconomic levels of the population. The poor are at a disadvantage when it comes to access to health services, safe water and sanitation, and to safe jobs. Several countries have taken concrete actions in order to improve this situation, such as establishing more efficient public transportation systems, creating recreational areas for families, encouraging the use of bicycles as a means of transportation, promoting physical activity and healthy eating, implementing policies to restrict the hours when alcoholic beverages can be sold, policies that had a major impact on the rates of violence and traffic accidents, combating smoking, and investing in urban planning, among others. At the same time, studies indicate that population growth in our region will continue to be concentrated in urban areas. This phenomenon requires us to maintain the achievements already reached and find ways to share and transfer successful experiences to countries that have not yet been able to adopt better urban planning, as is the case of Haiti, for example. Before the January 2010 earthquake, Port-au-Prince, the Haitian capital, had one of the greatest population densities in the world, with 28,000 inhabitants per square kilometer. In Haiti, the quake devastated a society that had been facing major difficulties for decades. 80% of the population lives under the poverty line, that is, earning less than $1 a day. 75% of the homes lacked basic sanitation. More than 60% of the population did not have access to drinking water, and there was no garbage collection services. Unemployment reached more than half of the population, and the median wage was less than $50 a month. The infant mortality rate is the highest in the Americas, and only 24% of deliveries are attended by medical personnel. Illiteracy affects 47% of the population 15 years old and over. Life expectancy is only 49 years. The damage caused by the earthquake was unprecedented. Thousands of dwellings and buildings were destroyed. More than 1 million people are living in refugee camps with poor sanitary conditions. Several hospitals, schools, and government buildings collapsed, and it is estimated that over 250,000 people lost their lives. World Health Day 2010 is dedicated to urban planning and health. The campaign emphasizes the effects of city living on our health, and it promotes initiatives to turn cities into healthier places. Despite the tragedy, this moment offers an opportunity to rebuild a better planned Haiti. The experience, the desire, and the knowledge exist to make it possible. Pan-Americanism and the solidarity that have always characterized our region assure us that we won't lack the necessary hands and the will to rebuild a country where all citizens can enjoy and exercise their right to health and to have a full and worthy life.